It's SEA, but it's Southern Entertainment Awards. So I guess okay. So it's not SEA Awards. It's the Southern Entertainment.
Well,
that's
Awards. That's how everybody say it.
Yeah. So how did that start?
Hey, what's up with that C Awards?
Oh, where do we begin? I am Jesse Johnson, also known as DJ Infamous.
And I'm Janiro Hawkins.
And we are Nashville.
We're transplants from Flint, Michigan. Me personally, my father was down here in Flint, just started getting a little crazy. And I came down here to finish my last year of high school and then go to TSU.
Well, I moved down here with a partner of mine. We came down here to work on music. We were DJing up in Michigan and just kind of ran out of places to go. So we ended up coming down and ended up opening a record store here in Nashville, Platinum Bound Records, on Jefferson Street.
Jesse and I, we knew each other back in Flint, but my cousin is his best friend, and we stayed not too far from one another. So when I moved down here, we just ran back into each other. They had the record store, and we picked right back up from Flint.
But we sat around and realized a lot of people wasn't getting the recognition they deserved. So we stepped forward and wanted to fill that void. Well, it's derived for the people. We're out of it. People nominate the artists. We come out with a ballot, then people vote on the artists. It's all up to the community. It's nothing we deal with. There's no boards or anything like that. We stay out of it because we know most of the artists, so we leave it up to the people to get out and vote. So it's totally based on the work a person does. So really your grind is rewarded with the Southern Entertainment Awards. We cover 13 states, all southern states, Florida, Texas, everything from Tennessee, Atlanta. We just have everything involved. We cover DJs, models, radio stations, graphic designers, and we fill the void. If it's something we leave out, we end up adding it to the ballot down the line. We are the step before you get to the Grammys and the American Music Awards or anything like that. And a lot of our people go up there.
Gotti will tell you that.
Yeah, we want to help the little guy starting as a producer or the DJ or the little girl that want to sing or model. That's what we're in it for. It's not about the big time models getting them there or anything like that, or the DJs. We're trying to help the people that's just starting off, and that's what we set off to do. That's how we always kept it.
Of course, we ran into some hurdles with us being young African Americans starting up an event. There's a certain stigma when you're dealing with rap, hip hop, urban events. It makes it a little more difficult to get venues, to get different forms of sponsorship, especially when you're brand new. So you are starting it off with no track record of anything else. So those were, some of the obstacles and hurdles that we faced then, and we still currently do. Our prices are different because we're urban. The availability or support is different because we're urban or African American. And it's sad, but even with the track record that we have of 15 years of successful events, positive growth, no issues per se, and being due diligent, in our hearts and our work ethic, that doesn't carry much weight when you approach certain venues. A
lot of people, if you dealt with the hurdles we deal with, a lot of people wouldn't went 1-2 years. We're 15 into this. And the love carried us through it. It wasn't the reward of it. We believe in what we do. I think that's what it is. It's the bottom line. And I think that shows that we're genuine, because there's a lot of people like us, but they don't. I can give you a long list of people that's doing it with us and a lot of people that fell off trying to replicate what we do.
Nashville, in my opinion, is just, how they say Philly's a melting pot. Nashville has its own unique melting pot as well. There's a lot of people here from all across the United States.
There's so much going on. Nashville 7 days a week. You can't just go out on a Friday night, expect to meet whatever, or you might have to go to this or that, or it's just so much. Go through the Nashville scene and go online and look at events.
Right now we're overshadowed, and our urban music community doesn't have to be, but we're limiting ourselves for our true potential.